Hello, everybody. Welcome to the last day of our readathon. I'm like, words?
It's been a
Welcome
long
to the
one.
last reading sprints for this round of Once Upon a Readathon, Treasure Island edition. Let us know how you've enjoyed the readathon, what teams you guys have been on, if you guys have any last minute books you're trying to finish up or anything like that. I have some lovely guests here with me, Kristen from Kristen Craves Books and Tori from Tori Between Pages. Right now we're just chatting about what's it called?
Stuff your Kindle.
Stuff your
But
Kindle day.
it's not just Kindle. If you have anything, you can, like, I think it's Apple too.
Yeah.
Kobo, I think it's
Free
all
ebook
that.
day.
Yeah, whatever platform you use.
Yeah, I am seriously, I have to count. So I guess y'all can introduce yourselves and talk about your channels and what you're reading, what teams you're on, all that good stuff. I'm gonna look real quick and see if I can tell you. I think it's got to be at least 40.
Go ahead, Kristen.
I feel like I've been around these parts. You know me, Kristen from channel Kristen Craves Books. I read pretty much anything. I'm open to trying anything. And I just read a Why Choose because of Hannah and Maggie. So there you go. And I loved it. And I don't think I'd ever read like a reverse harem Why Choose on my own. So there you go. I am going back. I think the last time I was on Sprints, I was reading this. Then I got distracted by other things. So I'm coming back to From Below by Darcy Coates. Because I want to get to 33%. It's like a horror. And with all that Titanic stuff, it was a little too close to home. But I'm ready for it again. So that is what I'm going to listen to on audio. And I'll probably be stuffing my Kindle too. So there you go.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Tori from Tori Between Pages. Go Team Pirates. I see Vita in the chat. Hello. I am currently in the middle of the last heir of Blackwood Library. I've kind of switched to
that one.
Books. I'm like already ready for spooky season at this point.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm gonna try to finish that on these sprints. It says I have like an hour and a half left in the book. So I don't know how many sprints we're doing, but I'm gonna try to finish it. And I've also been stuffing my Kindle on free ebook day.
Y'all have like, I could be wrong, but I have 69.
Oh, that's hilarious. You gotta stop now.
Amazing.
I seriously, like, I've gotten so many.
Were there any you had heard of before? Or they all new?
No.
Oh.
Maybe one or two, but it's like, yep, it's still up there, and that's where my.
Is it a lot of historical romance?
There is a lot of historical, a lot of alien, a lot of paranormal, a lot of fantasy. I actually have like a lot of dark, like there's a lot of mafia romance or like dark, like romantic suspense romance or like just super kinky, like contemporary romance.
Because I watched Maggie's video and now I want to read historical romance.
You know Maria's getting into it, right?
I know. She was messaging me. She's like, I don't know. We were buddy reading something and I feel like she's just getting distracted by
it's been my obsession.
Like I didn't know
for like 6 or 7.
Funny that you both are into that now. And I didn't know like everything about the covers and like the step backs and the artwork and stuff. Like Maggie's got me into that now. Like that's really interesting. They're actually kind of cool.
Yeah. Rory, do you read some or no? Have you ever read any?
I don't love historical romance. I love like Fae Regency era romances.
Oh yeah, we've talked about that. You like the that's kind of like a really popular genre now, I feel like too. Like the whole like Fae historical Regency.
Yeah, it definitely is. Like Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater, I feel like really kicked it off for a lot of people. And then there's other authors like Tisana Odette has a whole series that's like Fae Regency era retellings of classic fairy tales and like all of that stuff. It's like a whole thing. And it's amazing.
Yeah. If you're into dragons, I just like that Scales and Sensibility series. It's Regency romance with dragons.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I'm looking that up right now.
Yeah. Scales and Sensibility is the first one.
I love that.
So they're Jane Austen.
I own that and I want to read it.
So good. And the author sent me an e-arc of the second one and I finished it. It was my best book of June. More tied for my best book in June. Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey,
Mhm.
Vita. I'm so glad you had fun. It has been
so fast.
a lot of fun. I'm sad that it's over or almost over.
I know. I can't believe that June is almost over, but at the same time, June has felt very long.
Yeah, my reading hasn't been the best, but
I've read 30 books in 30 days.
I know, like every day you uploaded your thing was, oh, I'm just failing. Look at Hannah go.
That's crazy. I'm really proud.
High
I've
stars.
read 22 books, and that's
Wow.
like the first month where I've broken. I think like my other best month was like 12.
Wow. So like we're all just I don't know. There's something I just wanted to read a crop ton, and I didn't I read a lot of things that were kind of like in the extra bonus points prompts, like team mascots and BIPOCs and things like that, LGBTQ. And then I read a lot of water settings, but a lot of the stuff probably half the stuff I read, it wasn't even like readathon specific. I got so much reading done. I was so motivated.
Yeah.
I missed rereading the last 10 chapters of The Stardust Thief.
Yeah,
I feel that.
I loved that book. I hope you're enjoying it.
I want to read that. I picked that up for the readathon.
I read that this month.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The second book,
it was Jen, so I had to read it, of course.
The second book is coming out in 2024. The author, Chelsea Abdullah, just announced that, I think, today.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be in November, and she had to push it back.
Is that going to be a trilogy or a duology or?
I think it's the Sansi trilogy, pretty sure. Because I was looking at it today.
Trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. And I'm going to end up getting a few more because I still haven't gone through. Excuse me. My dog.
Is he burping? Like, what's happening?
No, he's growling and he's laying on his back with his belly up.
Wants attention.
Aww. He's camera shy. He's like, Mom.
And then like growling while he's itching himself. I don't freaking know. Oh, but I definitely am getting more. But I feel like I should control myself. Otherwise, I'm just going to get so confused. And because I have to get them all on my Goodreads too. Like my TBR. I don't know.
I'd be stressed if I were you. Like 69 unread books, I'd be like, what am I, like, this is going to be the rest of my life.
I just figure I might as well get them now.
Well, they're free.
And then I can unhaul them if I don't want them, or like I can, but it's like, what if one day then someone's talking about this book and it's so cool and I have to spend like $4.99 on it when I could have got it free if I gotten that, that time like 10 months ago, You
just have to remember you actually have it.
That's the thing. Well, it tells you if you try to buy it, it'll just say,
yeah, you already own it.
Yeah. Horror novella, I love Come Closer. That is a really good one. Are you liking it? That's a demonic possession horror novella, and it's really good.
Putting that on my list. I love a horror novella.
It's really good. I do too. I really like horror novellas.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of historicals. I've gotten a lot of historicals, a lot of really good ones. They've got like all kinds, like Regency, Viking, Scottish, like medieval, all sorts. There's some like old Western one. There's all sorts.
Team Jen,
Burn Be Burn. Hello. Catman Kindle books? I didn't see that. What's Catman?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is that like a superhero? I don't know.
That's Catwoman though.
I know. That's why I was confused.
My number is crazy. Short stories, comic books helped a lot. That's awesome. May or may not have hit double digits. Very cool. Awesome. Tried 15 books, reread a couple, DNF'd a couple, but yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time. Triple. Oh my god.
Yeah,
and that's for Team Pirates. No.
That's a lot. I was like over here, I read 30 books in 30 days.
That
She's
is,
like,
that is
I read over 100.
no, that's bragging rights. 30
That's
books in 30
amazing.
days.
Hello. Keep her
Christine.
safe. That looks really good. This QB
Sounds
Tyler's
interesting.
new book. Oh, cool. So it's not like too slow burn. I have not tried any QB Tyler yet, but I'm interested in that one. That's the one that's been the most intriguing to me of all of her books. Because they're all like kind of taboo, right?
The only bodyguard romance I read was Twisted Games by Anna Huang. It's like a princess bodyguard, and I was living. It was like Princess Diaries too, but the smutty version.
I like the idea of a bodyguard romance. Awesome. Rock and Troll and Rock and Troll and got this. Okay, I didn't see that one. I think I got like an orc one or a troll one too, though. You know what they have for? They do have. There's a book that I've read. It's a novella, and it's the Ogre's Pet. That's what it is. The Ogre's Pet. They have that's on there. That's free, and that's a novella that I've read before. It gets dark. The Ogre's Pet.
I haven't really
April.
dipped into that monster
Yeah,
romance.
April needs to go get the Ogre's Pet because it's on there, and that's good. It's kind of crazy, but it's good. You'll like it. I'm really glad you're liking it. That book is crazy, and it's kind of like awkwardly realistic. She's like, she just starts doing crazy stuff, like doing shit she shouldn't do at work, and like she gets like she's just like doing like hanging out in the living room with her husband one day, and then she just kind of decides to put a cigarette out on his arm, like. And then it just progressively gets weirder and weirder as this demon like possesses her. It's crazy. Cat people type fantasy or sci-fi romances, half man, half cat. Oh, I did get a Catman one then.
That's a bit much. I love cats, but that's a bit far.
It's called
Half man.
Yeah, I think there's one called Feral, and it's actually like in the picture, he's like it's a wolf. But where's the Catman one? It's like an alien, I think. Oh my god, I bought too many. Okay. Oh, here it is. Ooh.
How can you possibly find it?
Base map. Okay.
Oh my god. Look at his face.
He looks like a lion.
He must be.
I got that today.
Top of your list.
When I had decided to get it, I hadn't seen the cover yet. I was going by the tropes and the name, and it was like a sci-fi space opera fantasy romance. And I was like, that sounds really cool. And then I saw the picture and I was like, that's a Catman. And I was like, I'm just going to get it anyway.
I wonder what the reviews are like.
So, hello. I hope you are enjoying it. No.
I was thinking about it because Eric, I love Eric, who's the host of it. And actually, we live in the same town.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just randomly figured that out. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's not like a big place.
I've never read The Hunger Games before.
Really? No? Do you like dystopian?
Yes. But I also don't read much YA unless it like it's pretty like I don't know. I've seen the movie so many times. I don't know.
The movies are good.
Yeah, the movies are good.
You need. Yeah.
If you've gotten like attached to a movie, it's like hard to read the book. I don't know.
The new movie's coming out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why it's having a resurgence. People are reading the books again and stuff. I DNF'd that book though, the whatever that book's called, that prequel.
Yeah. I didn't bother with it. I read Hunger
Yeah.
Games when I was like in high school. Like when they were coming out, that's when I was reading them and I was like obsessed with them. And now I'm like, yeah, I can't read Hunger Games anymore.
Yeah. Zach, I don't know. I think the longest book that I read was over 900 pages. And the shortest book I read was like 30 something pages.
What was it, 900 page?
Ship of Destiny.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a chunky one.
Yeah. But I don't know. So I think I read like 5 or 6, at least 5 or 6 were novellas. And then there was like a couple chunky ones. And then I feel like most of them were kind of just like average length. So whatever that is. I don't like numbers.
You're not on the story graph.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
They tell ya.
I've been kind of rejected. I've been thinking about getting it because it does like make all those stats for you.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Storygraph is elite with the stats, but what you can do is you can export all of your Goodreads for like the year into Storygraph and it will like auto populate for you.
Yeah.
So that way you're not having to insert it into 2 different apps.
Can you do your lifetime or no?
Yeah.
You should
That's
be
what
able
I
to.
did. Mm-hmm. And then I was mad. There was things I had to go through and delete because I'm like, I don't want people to know I used to read all this Nicholas Sparks.
You're like, I'm getting exposed.
Like, I was a teenager and I would read and cry every time a Nicholas Sparks had a new book coming out. Like, delete.
Oh, this is a 4.0 on Goodreads, a 4.3 on Amazon. Wait, go back. It went to the frick. I was trying to pick up the picture. Here it is. Oh my goodness. It went to like the chapter titles.
Oh, definitely a lion kind of
Lion
man.
That is definitely a lion.
Is that one of the ones that you can stuff your Kindle
That's
with?
the one that April's saying rejected by Cagathy Lord. I'm not sure how to say that. Oh my gosh, April.
Or even with Savage Galaxy Rescue. I'm looking that one up. Oh, there's multiple cats on this one.
Oh my. I can't. Yeah. That is. I don't even know what to say about that.
You need to do like a video where you just read those Catman books.
Right? Should I get it?
Is it free?
No, you do not have a 4.4. Okay, well, there's only like 19 ratings. What? April, did you get it? If you got it, I'll get it. But if you didn't, I'm not going to. So you have to tell me. You don't have to read the Hunger Games book for the Hunger Games readathon. It's about page count and prompts. Ooh, I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, I keep meaning to watch his video. Yeah.
Hello. Really?
I've heard that people had problems with that.
This is something that I will try eventually. Probably in the next couple of weeks. I don't know. Not tonight, though. That's for sure.
No, you're too busy.
I'm at 69.
Let me look.
I have to start running out of hours.
I haven't really looked too much, but I went on like a fantasy romance binge. So I have 5 so far.
Okay, wait. Tell me which ones you got. I want to see if I have them.
I got Gravebriar by Casey Bond.
I don't think I have that one.
I got The Golden Curse by M. Lin. That's like so many of these I was like, ooh, this cover looks pretty. Ooh, this cover looks pretty. But like that one, it was like this girl's family is cursed, and I think she like meets her enemy, and like obviously somehow this enemy is gonna help her like get rid of this curse on her family. And so I was like, ooh, I am gonna download that. And then
What is it called?
it's called Golden Curse by M. Lin.
And what was the one before it? Sorry.
Gravebriar by Casey Bond. That one had like nature magic, and I was like, yep, I'm sold. Say less.
I'm getting annoyed though, because like a lot of times like I'll go to buy something and it freezes up and like it's like has an issue, like an error message. And you have to like refresh it like over and over, like 4 or 5 times until it lets you buy it.
Because everybody else is on there.
Feral people are trying to download them.
Yeah, everybody's
I'm a feral person.
We're all like, yes, we want all of the Kindle books. And then the last one I got was Of Dreams and Shadows by Jessica Sundin. I have no idea what this book is about, but the cover is so pretty. And I was like, absolutely yes. I was like, there's a crow on it. There's flowers. Pretty.
Very different vibes from the ones that Hannah was
showing. Gravebriar.
Yeah. Grave, and I think it's one word.
Yeah, it's one word. Gravebriar.
Okay.
So that's what I found so far.
What was the last one called? We're here to sprint. And like, no, you're here for me to listen to these, apparently.
and Of Dreams and Shadows is the last one.
What shadows?
Of Dreams and Shadows.
Okay. So we would love to hear from everyone what you got, because obviously we're obsessed. Of Dreams and Shadows.
Okay. And tell me that cover isn't pretty.
Children. Ooh. I liked the other one too, that like earth magic one.
Mm-hmm. Gravebriar.
Yeah, I just got that one too. That was my first one. So now
I have no idea if these are good or not. I haven't heard a thing.
It was free.
But I was like, ooh, yeah, sounds good.
It's free. Cost me nothing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have no idea for any of these either.
And I want to go through and look at all the ones Daphne got.
So. Yes. Yeah, she got a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go through hers too. It's like been basically for the last few hours what I've been doing. And I'm like, it's probably going to be the whole rest of the night. I have some ice cream, so.
Yeah, I'll put on my audiobook and do this. I can do both at once.
Okay, is this the one with the 3 lions or the other one? Message me. So I can make sure that I get it. Okay, I've got you beat.
Yeah, they must be overwhelmed with people.
Yeah. Yeah, I just keep on having to refresh it because it keeps on giving me error messages. Rogue's Last Letter. Did I get that one?
Let me look that up.
Ooh, I think.
Did you get that one already?
I got this one, but it's book 2 of 2. Is it still a standalone? I think it is. I think there's just only 2 out so far. That's what I'm thinking.
I feel like there's another one this year at some point.
Another what?
Of these Kindle days.
Mm-hmm.
Do a live stream during the next one too.
Right. Yeah, I've been getting it a lot. I generally, if I want to buy something, like I have to like get the error message at least like 3 or 4 times before I can refresh it enough. That's awesome. Yeah, everyone, let us know what you're getting so that we can. Yes, I think that's how it was spelled.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know what you're getting so that we can also like rubberneck your purchases and buy our own. Right, exactly. Has anyone checked out the website that has a list of all the free books? Yes. Are you talking about there's 2?
Romance.
Tori, can you put the one that is the wait.
The actual
One that
Amazon
you
one?
guys-
Yeah.
There's the Amazon one and then there's that other one, the romance one.
I haven't seen the romance one, so please share that one.
Okay.
Yeah, because
That's
that one
the
will be
one that
easier for
was
you.
in that was in a different chat. That was I think
The
April
hideaway
shared.
chat.
One.
Yeah. Because on this website, you can just click and find all the fantasy to romance. So you don't have to.
Why can I not? Why is this being like this? Having issues.
Trying to share the link.
Yeah, because I can't. This is going to sound so crazy, but when I'm on Instagram on my computer, I can't seem to scroll down on my messages.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird. Well, the Instagram on browser is terrible.
Yeah, and I think what I'm going to do here, because I can get into it from my phone, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to get the link, and then I'm going to share it with.
I shared the link that I shared in our like group chat.
Yeah.
I just shared it in the live sprint chat.
Awesome. And then this one has Tori, I'm sending it to you.
Perfect. Thank you.
And then you can share that in the thing.
Okay.
And they like literally go through all the tropes and everything for all of the different romance subgenres too. Which is really cool.
Yeah, they put a lot of time into that.
Yeah. Hey, Daphne. Awesome. Thank you. Shiba Bones and Teeth and yeah.
Did you finish that one, Hannah, or did you DNF it?
I DNF'd it.
That's what I thought.
There wasn't anything. I don't know. I just couldn't connect to it. Like it just wasn't gripping me. I don't know why. Oh, sorry. Thanks for linking. Okay. Yes, of course. Definitely. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the timer on. We're probably only gonna do 2 sprints tonight if you guys are okay with it. I have my dad in town at the moment, and he's at the hotel at the moment, like right now, but he's gonna be back tomorrow. The point is, I'm freaking tired.
Yeah.
So you guys know how it is when you have family in town. It's just kind of like exhausting. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the 45-minute timer on, and we'll just do that. Let's do that one. And we will see you guys here in 45 minutes. Hello.
Hello.
How we do?
I did no reading. I downloaded about 16 books.
Nice.
I did no reading. You?
I downloaded 27 more books. So I've got 96. I've got 96 books.
Oh, wow.
I'm stressed for you. Like that just sounds so stressful.
They're just sitting there. They're just ready to read one day.
Yeah. I don't know. Unread books, like whether they're on my Kindle or on my shelves, I'm just like, this is stressful.
Really?
I downloaded 3 more, and then I read 8% of my book.
Oh, nice. I was watching some like old YouTube episodes that like booktube stuff. Some of Peace Love Books, like
Nice.
some old videos. I don't know, what's it called when it just like cues you?
Like your
Yeah,
recommended
like auto
food.
plays.
Yeah, it just plays more.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started getting into the cozy mysteries,
Hmm.
and that was
Are they on there too?
oh, there's a lot of cozies.
Oh no!
There was
Don't
even
say
there was a
that to me.
cozy that was like on my TBR that I've really been wanting to read. There's actually a few.
Oh no! That
Yeah,
can be bad for me.
and like like a lot of paranormal cozies too. And now I'm on their holiday section, like
Oh,
holiday
no.
romances.
We're running out of time. We only have a few hours left.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like
Okay, so
I might stay up till midnight. Like
that's what I'm thinking. I started too late.
It's like I'm never gonna be able to buy a book again. This is the last time. Ooh, Snowden with Grump.
But a lot of them aren't. Like a lot of them are on KU, but quite a few of the ones I grabbed aren't. So it's not like it's like now or
Oh
never.
well, yeah. I think more than half of the ones that I've picked up are not on KU.
Yeah. And it's
So
nice to have them, even if they are on KU, so they don't take up one of the slots.
well, I'm excited for this one. I just got trying to click on it. Ah, I'm not tech savvy. Okay.
I think I saw somebody reading that last year, or maybe all those holiday ones look like that.
Yeah.
I do like a grumpy sunshine kind of thing.
Yeah, me too.
There's a lot of Fae books I'm noticing.
Yeah.
And like shifter books. I saw a lot of like wolf and dragon shifters as well.
Yeah, I look up all the dragon ones for sure.
There's a lot. And a lot of really good historical romance too. And yeah, I've gone down a rabbit hole. And I guess I have like at least there's a deadline. You know what I'm saying? Like I will come out. It's just like how inundated will my Kindle be when I do? Is the
Until I
question.
think it's like September, October when this happens again.
No.
Yeah. 3 times a year.
No. Like, at least with the Audible sales, it still costs money. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing. It costs you nothing. But for some reason, there must be a setting because as soon as I buy one, it downloads on my Kindle, and it's annoying because then I have to go and.
Oh, I'm doing it on my phone, so.
Phone doesn't let me.
Like, don't catch me at a buffet. Like, I can't. Like, if it's free, it's free. Like, they want you to take the roles. I'm that person. Hello, halfway done with my last book. Awesome. Awesome. Glad. To Etch a Promise and Bone. Also, April, message me about which lion book you want to read. Because I have like T-4 hours to make sure I have it downloaded. I have problems. I have like a frog in my throat. To etch.
I just looked up the next two Stuff Your Kindle days, September 20th and December 27th.
Oh, so we have 2 more this year.
Mm-hmm.
So it must be 4 times a year.
Yeah, I guess it's 4. Yeah, the last one was on March 31st.
This cover is cool. Oh, it's a novella. About dark elves.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh, thank you, April. I'm getting this. That has a really cool cover. Let me show you guys.
Oh, yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I like desert fantasy.
She looks kind of like Daenerys Targaryen.
She does.
Seriously. Okay. Nice.
Which
So
one?
am I the
There's no-
problem? Like, I'm the only one. I'm over here like, oh, I just added like 29.
I don't know how you could even had time to go through that many.
Dude, I have fast fingers.
I'm like looking them up on Goodreads. I have to see the cover for some reason.
Yeah, that romance like link, the website, I was getting bothered because I was like, I can't see the covers of any of these.
Right.
It just has like the descriptions, which is great, but I'm like, I also would like to see the cover.
I did like it though, because sometimes some covers have like really cool, like they're really cool, and then if you do enough research, you find out it's like a trope you don't like or whatever. So for when I was going through that one, I was shopping by trope, and now I've kind of gone through those and shopped by trope, and I don't think those are every book that they have on the sale. And then now I'm going through based on covers, but I did like that because I don't like Friends to Lovers, so I was able to skip that every time I saw that come up, and then stuff like that. But I like to see the cover. I agree. Watch Rainey's July TBR and Marcel the Shell with shoes. Wait, what? So shoes.
I've heard of Marcel.
I've heard of that too. Is that like a cartoon?
That's what I thought as well. But
I feel like I can picture it.
But I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Marie and I were buddy reading that. And I finished it, and she is not.
I think I gave it 3.75.
I gave it a 3. But the ending got me.
Like you were mad at the ending, or you liked the ending?
No, I like the ending, so I might continue
okay.
on.
See, for me, I thought I liked the first half better than the second half.
I hope you like it. It's one of my favorites. Talking about this comment.
The book that wouldn't burn from Krista's channel. Which one?
It's by Mark Lawrence, the book that wouldn't burn.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, which book wouldn't burn?
I think they all burn if you try.
What? Okay, so someone's a little bit almost to my level
there you
of craziness.
Here's Marcel the Shell with shoes on.
Okay, that's not what I was picturing, but I knew it was like a cartoon. I was like, I think that's a cartoon.
Yeah, it's something like that.
That is
like
terrifying.
It's just like a stop motion something.
Yep.
Is it a horror?
I don't think so. I think it's for kids.
I think it's for kids.
It's a documentary.
That's like that that pig. What is that? Peppa the Pig. I won't let my kids watch that.
Why?
Peppa's nose is terrifying.
And then your kids will have little British accents. I always hear that kids watch that show and then they have British accents.
Oh, okay, that's good. It's just like from here through the screen, the picture looked terrifying to me.
He is kind of weird looking.
But like I said, I also find Peppa the Pig terrifying. So
yes.
It's cool. this happens.
I'll just spoil it all for you. I'll tell you what happens in the
I'm
end.
supposed to be buddy reading with April, and I have not read any of that book today. So April, if you're watching, I am sorry. We're reading oh my god, how do you even find out on my Kindle now? Okay, it's because it's download. Thieves and Monsters. Have you guys heard of that?
No.
What I wish this was easier. Sometimes the Kindle app on my phone, like, I feel like it's really difficult when you just want to click on it and get the picture.
Oh yeah, I like that cover.
Yeah, me too.
It's reminding me of Katie Roberts' series, the Wicked Villains series, how it's very dark underworld of a city kind of thing. Probably then also like her Olympus one too. But that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But it's with monsters. But there's mythology too. Like there's gods and demigods. But there's monsters, and the heroine is like a thief. Like she like steals really rare paintings, and she is like in a contract under like Hercules, and she gets caught. And this all happens in the first like chapter or two. Like it's like the premise of the book, you know. But it's why choose. The love interests are technically like shifters, but they're a Cerberus. So when they shift into one three-headed dog. Like
then they break apart. Oh, interesting.
like the one that is supposed to like guard the gates of hell, you know?
The gates of hell, yeah.
But they're actually three like guys.
Interesting.
But the like list of kinks and trigger warnings for this book is like a mile long.
Oh no.
Gosh.
I'm only like a couple chapters in. April's ahead of me. 9 million. Yeah. I saw someone, I was like, I'm gonna wait to respond to those until I get to that point. Because I think you're at least 4 chapters ahead of me. And I haven't gotten anything done today. Well, I finished a book, but I finished the second book in Tessa Dare's Castle Ever After series. But that was I finished that book. Unshifted monsters, like as a Cerberus.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, as a three-headed dog or as individual dudes.
I guess. I mean, I guess I'll find out tonight. And I'm a little bit terrified. Like I'm excited and terrified at the same time. Some of the fan art for this book is like bonkers. What are you guys reading a book right now? Like I know you're not really reading right now during the sprints. But if you were, well, you know, Tori, you said you
Tori
were.
is, yeah.
Tori's doing.
Yeah, I was a good
Tori
nugget.
is. She's being productive. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading The Last Heir of Blackwood Library. It's very gothic.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of giving like The Haunting of Hill House vibes. I watched that show and like that's what I'm picturing in my head is like a very like haunted manor. There's some ghosties and it's not what I was expecting. It's like this girl, she kind of came from an impoverished background and she finds out randomly that she's like some distant heir to the Blackwood Manor and like all of them die very young and it's very like ominous. And so she goes and they're like, you have to live at this manor in order to like claim your inheritance. So she starts living there and all of the servants are like, you gotta get out. And she's like, why? This place is so cool. And she like loves libraries. And then she starts losing her memories and she becomes kind of an unreliable narrator. And it's really, really interesting.
I know Olivia really liked that, and I had it on my TBR, but I was wondering, like, is it a fantasy, or is it, like, a bit of, like, a thriller horror, or is it, like, dark academia, but at a library? Like, I couldn't really
Yeah,
get
I was trying to describe it because I'm blogging it, and I was like, I actually don't know what genre it is. It's definitely like a historical. It's like a historical fiction with fantastical elements to it, and there's like paranormal elements to it. I'm curious actually what Goodreads classifies it as.
you said it's, like, a gothic too, right? A little bit gothic?
Yeah, it's definitely very gothic. Yeah, historical fiction, fantasy, gothic, mystery, paranormal. I think that sums it up pretty well.
I need to read that. That
But yeah,
sounds
it's
really
good. And then I also got my hold from Libby in today for the London Seance Society. I feel like they're going to be kind of similar vibes, so I might pick up that next.
Wait, maybe that's the one that Olivia liked, or maybe she liked one, so she read the other?
I think she's read both. Because that's the
Oh my gosh,
author of
so
The
they're
Last
just like
Apothecary.
we're just twinning.
Yeah. It's all the same vibe.
I love the gothic vibes.
Me
I
too.
still need to read, what was that, One Dark Window?
Me too.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I have it from Fairy Loot and haven't gotten to it yet.
Oh, I bet that's a
Heather.
nice addition.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah, that edition is really pretty.
And I think the sequel comes out in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
At the end of October.
the end of October.
Yep.
I just have the regular paperback, but I still think it's pretty. But
It is pretty. I like the cover.
where we're talking like a Cerberus. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, maybe though. I guess I'll find out.
You haven't gotten to that part.
Yeah. Maybe tonight. I don't know. We're gonna see. And yes, I know. It does sound really cool. Both of them, the London Sand Society sounds cool too. I remember I read the premise of that one and thought that one sounded really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Why are there so many good books?
I know. And now you have
All the
hundreds
time.
of them on your Kindle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get to, like, I don't know. You know what? It's okay though. It's okay. I saw this shirt too. I think I saw it on Etsy. And it was like, when I die, please delete my Kindle Unlimited like library.
Oh, I have that sticker on my book bullet journal.
Do you?
Yeah.
I saw there was a shirt that said that. It's like something to that effect. And I was like, I need that.
Yeah, you do. That's hilarious.
The second time I've heard about Blackwood Library this week. Never heard of it before this week.
It's a sign.
Considering we're like everyone's getting ready for it, right? Especially content creators. We're like, it's almost fall. We're counting down because like you have
thrive.
Yeah.
Well, and that's and then there's so much content for it too to prepare for and to but I feel like people are going to start hearing more and more about a lot of those gothic books that have come out in the last like 3 and 4 months.
Well, and for Summerween,
yeah,
a lot of people are prepping their TBRs for Summerween, and Olivia Reads a Latte is already doing like fall themed vlogs, and I'm like living for it.
I know. I love all of her fall content, and she put on because I don't know. Did she put this on her YouTube or was it on her Patreon feed? I don't know, but it was like, do you want me to do Winterween or
oh yeah.
or no, not Winterween, I'm sorry, Winter
Vlogmas.
Vlogmas, that's what it's called. Vlogmas or Vlogtober.
Or like daily vlogging in October or something like that. And I voted for daily vlogging in October.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if that was on because I do her Patreon too. But and then it had me thinking, I was like, maybe I'm like thinking about doing Vlogtober. but I don't really vlog much, but I was thinking about doing weekly vlogs for it, but then just everything else being like sit down videos.
Yeah,
I'm doing like six videos a week or something.
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I've done Vlogmas the past 2 years. I do a mix of like sit down videos and vlogs because I feel like daily vlogging for me, I'm like, I do pretty much the same thing every day. So it's like
That's
not
for
fun.
me. It's so boring. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, so I do a mix, and I do Vlogmas every other day in the lead up to the 24th. And it's a lot. It's a lot of like prep beforehand.
Yeah. We'll see. I was writing out a schedule and like possibilities for because there's a lot of content that I could put out. And so I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And there's also something coming up that I'm doing for 10 days in October. And so there's a lot of stuff that can be revolved around that.
How secretive.
Hint, hint, hint.
What a tease.
Yeah. Maggie, where are you?
Of course, Maggie wants to know.
Oh yeah. Maggie sent me a box of books today. Like I got my box of books today, and I was like, she sent me these bookmarks that she made, and they were freaking gorgeous.
She's so creative.
Cute.
I put them on my Instagram stories.
Yeah, I saw.
But they're like, one is like a garter belt, but it's like a garter belt, like
That is so cool.
Bookmark. Oh my god, they're so cool. I hope. Thank you for what? Or is that for me?
I think so. It's like for whatever you want to do, for whatever you want to pursue.
Oh, probably for
yeah, for
the October vlogging. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I was talking about that to her earlier today. I was like running ideas past her for October. I was thinking about doing a Vlogmas like I did for Once Upon a Readathon, a weekly vlog. Yeah. So I was thinking, I was like, which one? But I'm like, I feel like I'm going to be the most tired by December. Yeah. No matter what, fall content's going to get me tired. So I don't know.
December is just tiring in general.
Huh?
And December is just kind of tiring in general. There's just so much going on.
Yeah. And I also feel like I want more family time in December because I've got two young kids that like I want to make memories with, obviously. Yeah. And October is less like there's things that we always do that we'll still do, but like October is less like Halloween's not a big family holiday. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
And Christmas is like a season.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. The entire month.
Yeah.
Of course, Kristen. My brain is just like not following the like different conversations happening right now. All of you, Cog
Rober.
Oh god. Yes, that one. Okay, let's sprint.
Yes, let's stop.
Let's do this. We will see you guys back here in 45 minutes.
Hi.
How'd you guys do?
Were you guys reading? How did you guys do?
I was just looking up cozy mysteries now. There's so many.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really good cozies. I only added 4 books.
Wow, because you're getting near the end, I feel like.
So I'm at 100 books now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100. I'm done.
Yeah, that's a perfect spot. 100, no more.
So I read like almost, I think that I'm almost to the, let me see. I don't know. I read like a chapter and a half.
So we're not at that scene yet.
No, nothing's happened yet. I think I'm gonna probably read in bed like the next half a chapter and then maybe like one more chapter. So this is chapter, I guess, but probably before lights out I'll get to it because this is chapter 4. So how did you do, Tori?
I was watching TikToks for a lot of that sprint, like half the sprint, but then I read another 5% of my book.
Have you fallen down the Colleen Ballinger rabbit hole? That's what's getting me now. She's like Miranda Sings, from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
She's like a YouTuber, and there's some pretty serious allegations against her. Like,
no, I did see some of that. It came out on my TikTok.
Yeah, that's where it's found. It's all over. So it's inappropriate messages she was sending to her minor fans. So like pretty serious stuff. And she comes out with an apology video, and she pulls out her ukulele and sings a song about it. Like, it's wild. You have to watch it. But like, she sent a 14-year-old boy underwear, like very weird stuff.
Yeah, but she's singing, and it's not like an apology video. It's like,
no, it's like the toxic gossip train, and she's got her little. So there's like screenshots, and people are like all these witnesses. Like, she's done some pretty inappropriate. So that was a rabbit hole I was under.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. I didn't even know who that person was, but I watched.
She has a Netflix show. She has a show on Netflix, and like she has live shows across the states, and like little kids go to her shows and stuff.
Yeah. She's a weird girl.
Yeah, it was the ukulele thing just got me. No.
Jesus. That was our last sprint. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. But I really wanted to do some sprints for our last day.
Yeah, we had
I was like, even if it's just a couple, let's do it, Okay, so you're chapter 9 now. Damn it. Okay. I can catch up.
Catching up. Yeah.
Just finished. Do you guys ever you're supposed to be reading and instead you blank out, or is that just a ADHD thing? That's
no, that happens to me too.
Okay. I finished the Stardust Thief 4.75. Nice. Started Moby Dick for a book club. Oh, that's gonna be intense.
Yeah.
I read plenty of book titles. Right? That's a mood. It's a current mood for a lot of us right now, I think. I think I put it in the hideaway chat, but I picked up The Ogre's Pet. Oh my gosh. Good. I hope you like it. It gets kind of dark. Just a heads up, it gets a little bit dark.
I thought about it. I did see the cover. But I did not grab it.
No. Yes. Just for a little bit at least, and it's not like we're leaving BookTube. There's going to be lots of fun stuff coming up. I know a lot of us have stuff planned, so much more to come. Plus, there's the hideaway now too, which everyone's having so much fun on. That's been blast. But yes, nice. I picked up whatever you guys listed.
Influencers.
They're good. I think we were all just click buying.
Yep. You should check out the cozy story though, because I know you read cozy sometimes, right?
I read them sometimes if I want something, if I need like a break between fantasy books, like something that's just, cute and fun. I've read a couple of them, mostly the ones that I can find on KU, but I do need to search through the list.
Yeah, check those out because they actually have some good ones. And they're all like, a lot of them are the first in a series.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked them all up on Goodreads. They're all over 4 stars on Goodreads.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned.
I don't know. I figure if there's, yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. Totally agree. Wow. We're going to end this here. And I'm going to go to sleep. Well, I'm going to like read like in bed, but I'm going to go. Thank you guys so much. You guys have until Sunday at noon Eastern time to input your books. So you still have some time, even though the readathon's ending. Well, for whenever you're ending it, basically. So depending on when you started it and when your time zone is and stuff, there's still plenty of time for you to log your books. And I think we're going to be aiming for like Sunday or Monday to announce the winners. So we'll figure that out. But so you guys still have plenty of time. And what's this called? Kristen and Tori are both linked down below. If you are somehow not already subscribed to them, make sure to go check out their channels because they're awesome. How do you ladies find? Well, if you go onto the Hideaway Discord, that is linked in the description, we have some book clubs and read-alongs going on in there, and then you can actually request buddy reads. And then I think a lot of people too just set up buddy reads with like friends online and things like that too. Is there any book clubs that Kristen, you have a book club too?
Yes, it's the Book Checkout Book Club. We have to decide on what the next book is because we just finished an entire year of it. So now we're like trying to figure out where to go from here. But yeah.
And then my book club's Spelled by Romance. It's a fantasy romance book club. All the information and upcoming books and everything are on the Hideaway Discord. Tori, do you partake in any?
I don't. Well, I'm a guest on yours for
Right,
August,
yeah.
which will be really fun. But book clubs are a little hit or miss for me because sometimes I'm just like not in the mood to read a specific book. But there's an app, Christy, if you're looking for like an app to find book clubs, there's a lot of people on Instagram that I follow that have book clubs on Fable. That's the app.
Yeah.
And it's really fun. It's sort of like Discord, but it's much more focused because sometimes discords are super fun, but sometimes they're like all over the place and I feel a little bit overwhelmed. Fable is very focused on the specific books, and then it breaks out the book by chapter, so there's no spoilers because people just put in their thoughts like by chapter for the book that they're reading, and I really love that one. I'm a part of what's her name, Heather McLary's book club on there. It's called Distracting from Reality, and we read a lot of spicy books, spicy dark romance books.
I'm gonna have to check this out because I didn't know about this.
Yeah, I don't think we have that. I'm not sure if we have that in Canada. I think last time I checked, we don't. Of course.
Oh no.
I know that always happens to me.
Oh.
Darn.
I know.
Wow. Okay, well, we are going to head out, but thank you guys so much for participating in the sprints. And if you are participating in Once Upon a Readathon, thank you so much. I hope you've had a wonderful readathon month long. It's been so much fun. So
fun.
Thank you guys, and we will see you next time.
Bye.